Coming up on this episode of Game Nights, we're back playing Dungeons & Dragons yet again this week. We've got two competing stories. One, Colby and his dragon. Will they fall in love? Probably not. Also, Shaun and Dan. Will they fall in love? Also, probably not. But there will be adventures, so we recommend you stick around because it's time for Game Nights. This is Game Nights, episode number 32, recorded December 7th, 2016. The Lost Mines of Phandelver, chapter 22. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode of Game Nights, the show that plays Dungeons & Dragons on the internet because we don't have anything better to do. I'm Shaun Jennings, joined as always by the voice of Dungeon Master Matt and the crisp, clear video of my fellow intrepid travelers, Dan and Colby.
Hello.
What up?
What's going on?
Not much.
What's going down in Dungeon Town?
Sounds like, nothing. Never mind.
What?
Nothing. I just have this, like, really crinkly
Whoa.
piece of plastic.
Get some
here.
static there, Dan. Some
Yeah.
feedback.
It's pretty crinkly right there.
I know. I'm like a cat. You know how a cat has to sit down on all the things that make noise?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I am with this crinkly. I just need to crinkle it.
Excellent. Good.
Careful. If you say crinkle 3 times fast in a sentence, my video might appear.
It's like Beetlejuice.
Like, yeah.
Excellent. Well, we're back, guys. Very excited. We've got some things to do. Matt, Dungeon Master Matt, where did we leave off last? You want to give us the recap?
All right. So, when we started last episode, you guys all had just gotten out of the tower, and you had faced the dragon. The dragon escaped and was heading toward the nearby town of Thunder Tree. Hashtag make Thunder Tree great again. Colby was the only one among you who was brave enough to go after the dragon. So he pursued the dragon while you, Shaun, and Dan waited back at the tower.
Colby had the best chance of survival.
Oh, okay.
That's what it wasn't about brave. This is purely practical concerns.
We'll go with that, but we'll let the audience at home make up their own opinions on that. So Colby went after the dragon. He found the dragon, or should we say the dragon found him, and carried him high up into the air. While he did battle with the dragon, the dragon wound up crashing into a castle, going unconscious for a bit, and Colby woke up next to it there, and he's kind of outside the castle.
Before the dragon could make him breakfast?
The money was on the nightstand.
The walk of shame back to Phandelver.
The Phandelins, they know what you're up to. They're smart folks.
Some scorched hair. Like, oh, yeah.
There's gonna be some shame there, Colby. Dan and Shaun, in the meantime, are in hot pursuit of Mr. Colby.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
going to get their friend back through the woods. They encountered a whole bunch of things: wolves.
Oh yeah.
I
I forgot how many times you guys almost died last time.
Danther died.
An owlbear, not a bugbear.
Yeah, R.I.P. Danther.
All right,
Yeah. That's
2016 to 2016.
that was pretty big there. Lost Danther. The owl bear, yeah, that was pretty crazy.
So is it the case when the people who are writing Dungeons and Dragons need to come up with a new creature, they just take one real creature and put it in front of bear? So we have like bugbears and owl
Very
bear.
formulaic.
Bugbear is from something else.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
glad you're sensing this pattern.
What's next? Like scorpion bears,
No,
Oh.
don't give him any ideas.
cockroach bears.
Oh no, there are bugbears in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
Jeez.
bugbears. Although I don't know, if you look at the pictures of bugbears on Google Images, it doesn't really give any indication that they're like part bug or anything.
No.
They're just big, like ugly things.
Yeah.
But they don't look buggish.
No, not at all.
Huh.
All right. So that's where we are at. And we are going to start
With a long rest.
a long rest, as always,
Excellent.
with
Maybe
Mr. Colby.
What's up?
That's where we're going to start.
Oh.
So you see around you all right, so you're still outside the castle. The long night is given way to a beautiful dawn. The dragon, I think we actually ended with the dragon opening its eyes, right?
I think so, yeah.
And it just opened its eyes? All right. So dawn is about to break, and the dragon has just opened its eyes for the first time all night. It sees.
So that's scary. What's
It
the
lets
dragon's
out-
name again? Oh, Venom Fang.
Venom Fang. It
I
lets
don't
out
even-
a snout along exhale, and it says, it's you. What are we doing here?
You don't remember?
I remember a tower and lots of treasure.
Oh, that was a while back. Well, you flew me all the way here, and these goblins, and it like just shot us down out of the sky. You crashed into the tower, and then I killed the goblins while you were unconscious.
Wow. That was mighty brave of you, adventurer.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it was brave necessarily. I was trying not to be dead.
Brave and modest. Both characteristics of a true hero of Phandelver.
Well, I thanks for the praise, I guess. How you feeling?
I seem to have taken quite a fall. I fear that my wing may be broken. I may be unable to fly.
No.
Tell me, brave adventurer, what is your next course of action?
I guess I was gonna go into the castle. I don't know. I killed the goblins guarding it, so gonna go see if there was anything interesting inside.
I would be most honored if I could join you.
Okay. Have you been here before?
I don't seem to remember. It does not seem familiar to me.
I just feel like you were flying us here, but maybe it'll come back to you.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
In any case, do you like eating goblins? Are they tasty?
Goblins are my favorite meal.
Ah, well. Then you can certainly come. I think this will be a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Splendid. The only problem is I don't think I can fit inside of the castle doors.
Can't fit, can't climb. I wonder if there's a bigger door around.
You need to find the loading dock.
The freight entrance.
Yep.
Yeah, so as a very short person, I have some trouble see really getting a good vantage point. Can you see more of what the layout of this place looks like? Did you catch a glimpse of any of it from the air? I guess you don't remember.
No, I don't entirely remember, and I fear that my wing is broken. I may be unable to fly. I'll tell you what, adventurer. Maybe if you, it feels like I could probably get to the top of the castle if I could only fly up there. And once I'm up there, I would of course I would love to transport you up there, and perhaps you could find a door where both of us could go into the castle from up above. Perhaps we could drop into a courtyard of sorts in the middle of the castle.
Do you think you can fly?
Here's what I think would be beneficial, adventurer. Do you have a healing potion?
I don't have a healing potion. He lies.
Perhaps any spell that you could use to heal my broken wing?
Nah, man, I'm a trickster mage. All I can do is, like, make sounds appear behind you and stuff.
All I can think of is, so fix these broken wings and learn to fly. No. And no Mr. Fans in the house? Okay.
Good one. Yeah, I could make you laugh. I can make you see stuff.
He'll do his full stand-up routine.
Or I could use a magic hand to, like, tap you on the opposite shoulder and you'll turn around and nobody'll be there.
See, this is why we have Colby in these situations. He's really the MacGyver of the team. He can do anything.
What if I go inside and try and find a healing potion?
That certainly would be a fine solution, adventurer.
All right. Is there anything I can do for you before I leave you here all alone?
I think I can manage.
I think you should put him out of his misery, old Yeller style.
He's kind of big.
I'm just saying. The poor thing's in pain.
Tap him on the shoulder and then just clock him in the face. That's all you need to do.
Never see it coming. It'll be a great trick.
No, I don't think so. I feel like he could still, broken wing and all, he could still take me. Brief aside I'm having in my head with the imaginary Shaun and Dan on my shoulders.
Oh, the good and the bad and the do it.
Yep. All right. Well, should we have a safe word so you don't, like, burn me up when I come back or something?
Crinkle.
All right.
No, you can trust me, of course.
Okay, that's a good one. I'll see you in a bit. He says as he walks into the door of the castle.
All right. So, you enter a large iron door. Upon opening the door, you see several dead goblins that you killed in the previous episode.
Is there anything handy on the goblins? Can I search them?
You can search them, but there's nothing too hand. Just some regular goblin stuff.
Gross.
Their armor and whatnot. Yeah, so now you're inside of the castle.
Nice. I guess I'm gonna do a perception check.
Okay.
What's perception again? I can never remember. Is it wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom.
Okay. First roll of the game. This is gonna be, or first roll of the evening. This is gonna be terrible.
Set us off on a good note.
Oh, 17.
17. All right, pretty good. You look around and you see what appears to be a long corridor extending to the north. Immediately to your left, however, you see a door that leads into another part of the castle. You observe that inside of the door, you can hear the clanking of dishes, the bubbling of stew, and the cackling of goblins.
Ah, so that must be the bathroom. Got it.
What do you do in your bathroom, Shaun?
You don't cackle with goblins and clink glasses?
Where are you bubbling that stew?
But, well,
Did you ever watch the League
Yes.
Toilet Kitchen?
Yep. There you go. Thank you for making my reference a little less weird. Anyway, where were we?
So there's a long corridor to somewhere, and then there's this door that is clearly filled with goblins. A question for you: in my perceiving, do I get any sense of how many goblins there are, or does it just sound like an ambiguous number of goblins?
It sounds like a large gathering of goblins.
Okay, I might
You hear more than one voice, more than a couple of voices.
All right, I think I must. Okay, the way I see it, I have two choices. I'm probably not going to try and like sneak around the goblin area or attack them, because I think I'll die if I attack them. So I could go the other way, or I could walk in and try and convince them to kill the dragon.
All I can imagine is Colby opening the door very quickly. Guys, dragon, kill it, and then you just run away. Seriously, it's over. Pay no attention to me.
I think I'm gonna choose the long corridor.
Okay. Long corridor. You walk about 10 feet along the corridor, and you notice around you a lot of rubble and what looks like looks like a partially destroyed part of the castle. To your right, there is a door, and to your left, there is a door. The corridor also extends north toward the direction you were facing.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna take a quick perception, since I seem to have a little time. And I got a 5, so I assume I got something in my eye.
It is a very large room. It seems to be like a big hall or something like that.
Gotcha.
But there's a pulled curtain obscuring the direction that you're facing.
So in front of me, there's a curtain.
Yeah. About 10 feet in front of you, there would be a curtain. To your left, about 15 feet to your left, there's a door. And then about 20 feet to your right, there is another door.
Should I look behind the curtain? Kind of want to. It seems so easy to peek behind the curtain and so hard to open a door. All right, I'm going to peek behind the curtain. I think I might try and roll a stealth check just to be... just to be cautious. And I got a 23.
Wow. Okay. The tower has almost completely collapsed. I'm sorry, you peel back the curtain and it reveals a large empty tower. The tower is almost completely collapsed, although the ground floor still has a little bit of open space. Rotting crates and ancient barrels show that provisions were once stored here. A heavy curtain blocks That's the area you came through. It was blocked by a heavy curtain. And an intact door heads to the east. To the north, you successfully spot a short secret passage through the rubble that ends before a screen of canvas.
I can't say no to a secret passage.
Okay? So you're going to take the secret passage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're back outside.
Damn it. Can I go back into the secret passage? Or did it slam closed behind? Oh.
You go back in. That's just a secret passage, just a little secret way into the castle.
Didn't it come out like on a different... I assume it was a different side of the castle than I was on before?
Yeah. Now you're on the other side of the castle.
Okay.
However, this secret passage does appear to be approximately, if you were wondering, about 12 feet in width.
Oh, interesting. That sounds like potentially dragon-sized. Okay, that's good to know. So I'm interested in... So this collapsed tower you mentioned, do you think, was there any path upwards, or was it like pretty well collapsed?
I would say it's almost completely collapsed. There's very little open space, so I would say it's like 90% collapse.
Gotcha. And are there any intact towers in this castle?
So what you've found that there is. Yeah, actually, there was one intact tower that was visible when you were outside with the dragon.
Okay. And which direction would that be? I think I want to try and find a tower and see if I can see where the rest of my party is at, if they're coming after me or not. Maybe I can signal to them.
Yeah, I would head probably back in the direction you came.
Okay.
Because at least there's a tower that you know is there.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, I'll head back inside then. And so now I'm heading back. So through the curtain.
Okay.
I guess. Do I have any sense of from where I'm facing? Like, would the tower be on my left or my right? Or is it in front of?
You would sense that it's off to your left.
Okay, so I think I'll take the door to my left then.
Okay. So you're going in through the door to your left. Okay. The minute you enter the door, you look around you. You have a brief moment to look around. You notice a stone brazier full of coals glowing in the middle of the small barracks. 4 straw pallets are lined up along the east wall. The wall to the south has collapsed, but a barren wooden door in that direction is still clear. The curtain hangs in an archway to the north. As soon as you enter the room, the night watchman, one of the hobgoblins, immediately runs off. Intruder! Intruder in the castle! Intruder in the castle! King Grohl! King Grohl! We must kill the intruder.
Okay.
So that goblin runs away. 2 goblins jump out of their beds in the barracks room, prepared to fight. However, they just appear as if they just woke up from sleeping, so they are not holding any weapons. But they are still ready to do battle with you.
Could
Roll
I
for
run
initiative.
away or do? Oh, I have to.
Or you can run. Attempt to run.
No, I'll take my chances.
All right.
It'll be more fun until I die.
Make sure to put that in your self-help book, Colby.
It'll be more fun until I die.
Yep.
I
I'll take my chances.
got a 15.
15. Goblin 1 rolled a 10, and Goblin 2 rolled a 2.
All right. Well,
So
is one of these goblins closer to me?
they're both probably an equal distance away because they were in their bunks when you came in.
So I'm gonna shoot for Goblin 1 then.
Goblin 1.
I got a 1. However, I have that lucky thing, so that means I get to roll again.
Okay.
16 plus 3.
Okay. That definitely hits.
Okay. So, oh wow, 11 damage, max damage.
Wow. Goblin. All right, you killed Goblin 1. Goblin 1 is dead.
Wow, brutal.
Okay, I guess Goblin 2 then. He's going to attack you without any weapons.
Okay.
And he rolled a 3. That was-
Good enough. All right. Well, I guess I'll give it another go then. I got 11 this time.
Oh. Ricochets off the goblin's armor. Yes, he was sleeping in his arm.
Okay.
For whatever reason.
I'm going to use my... Is there anywhere around to hide? So I have my cunning action thing. And I'll either try and hide if there's a hiding place available, or just disengage and get away from him.
You notice the brazier off to your left, filled with hot coals.
Sounds
Other than that, there's not really too much in this room.
All right. Well, I'll try and scoop behind the brazier.
Okay.
Scoop Behind the Brazier was my favorite 90s new metal band.
He's hit ballad.
Yep. So what's Goblin 2 gonna do?
All right, so you're on the other side of the brazier. Goblin 2 is going to attempt to attack you. Okay, good. He rolled a 1. This is exactly what I wanted. Goblin 2 stumbles as in his effort to get to you on the other side of the brazier, knocking the brazier over, and dealing himself 5 damage, burning up in the coals.
Beautiful. All right. Well, I'll take another shot at him now that he's writhing in pain. Oh my Atlanta. 22.
All right, that's going to hit him.
And then 6 damage.
Okay. And Goblin 2 is dead. However, there are hot coals spilled between you and the entrance to the room on the north side.
Okay. So to refresh my memory, there's only the entrance that the other goblin came through then? I mean, ran through?
When the goblin exited, I should have said this before, but he exited off to the right. So that's the south side of the room, the direction that you were heading in, and that's not the door that you came in.
Okay, but there's only... So there's the door on the south side, and there's the door I came in, but that's it.
Yeah, as far as you can tell.
Okay. I... I guess I'll power through that way, but stealthily.
Okay.
I'll do a roll for that. 24.
All right. So, excuse me. As you move off into the direction of the other door, you feel wind on your back, and notice that there is another curtain that leads back north, the way that you came.
Well, I can't say no to a curtain.
Okay. Going through the curtain, you see an empty corridor with a door to your right and a door to your left.
Which way would be towards the tower that I was seeking before? Left?
Really, technically neither of them.
Okay. Well, I'll pick left then. Gotcha.
Huh?
I said I'll choose left then.
Left. Okay, you were back in the open room with the ruined tower and the secret corridor.
Oh, boogers. Can I go back through there and go right?
Yep.
Okay.
Go into the door to your right. You enter the door and notice a large chamber. This chamber has been set up as a crude living space with thick furs thrown on the floor to serve as carpets, old trophies hanging on the walls, a large bed to the north, and a brazier of coals burning brightly. A round table with several chairs stands to the south near the door. Near the table, on the floor, is an unconscious dwarf who looks badly beaten.
Gundren Rockseeker. I'm gonna do a quick perception check to see what's going on in this room. I got a 14.
You notice the large bed to the north. No one is currently occupying the large bed. However, it looks recently slept in. Everything in the room gives off the air of regality. Regality.
Okay.
Gives off the regal vibe.
I'm gonna go nudge this dwarf guy. See if he's okay.
You attempt to nudge the dwarf, but you get no response in return. The dwarf is unconscious.
Is he breathing?
Check the scene for safety.
That's what I just did.
Right, remember Shaun's safety tips.
Safety, yeah, that's right. Mind on task. Learn to talk. We gotta be safe here, guys. That's right.
Can you administer a healing potion to an unconscious person?
Yeah, you had to administer one of those on me, I think.
Yeah,
last
episode.
episode.
Okay. Can I healing potion this guy? I don't remember the mechanics. I do have one healing potion.
You do?
Yeah. I lied to the dragon about
he's
that.
He's currently at 0 hit points, so just administering the potion would be enough to restore him above 0. So he would be conscious again.
It's a 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
2d4. I hate the d4.
What do you have against pyramids?
It just doesn't roll very well.
Yeah,
I need a bigger d4. It's got no heft.
You gotta flick it. You gotta flick it. Yeah. Get that wrist mechanics going.
Oh, I got a 4 for the first one.
Wow. Okay.
3 for the second one.
Wow.
All right.
So that's what, 9?
That is 9.
Nice.
Pretty good. The dwarf slowly begins to open his eyes. Oh. Oh, thank you so much for saving me.
You're welcome.
My name is Gundren Rockseeker.
Blast from the past. Awesome. Well,
Now we cut to Shaun and Dan.
nice.
It's
All right.
yeah. Are we still alive, or have we been murdered in the woods? While we were away, Dan and Shaun got attacked by a horde of who knows what, and
No. If you remember, before we jumped to Colby's story, I asked if we had a long rest, and Matt said yes. So we are at full hit points and most certainly not dead.
You guys had a very nice rest. What you wound up doing, you cut open the bugbear and slept inside of it like a tauntaun.
Yeah. Is it that cold out? Is this like winter in Phandelver right now?
It's never winter, Dan.
Isn't that mean it's always summer?
Yeah, so I guess it's a fairly warm climate. Yeah.
Did they shorten the phrase "never go to that place up north because it's always winter" to just be "never winter"?
Isn't that's a logical fallacy though? If it's never winter,
like
it doesn't
Greenland
mean it's
and
always
Iceland.
summer.
Yeah.
It
could be fall.
Could be fall or it could be spring.
Autumnland,
but never winter.
But
that honestly sounds pretty good. You only have summer, spring, and fall.
The 3 best seasons.
Well, yeah, if you're gonna choose 3 of the 4.
That's the way to go.
I would miss snow though.
If you don't mind dealing with like red brand gang of criminals, and
it is a pretty shitty place. I will not challenge that.
Giant dragons destroying towns.
It's fantastically awful.
Got that
Volcanoes randomly erupting.
All right. Well, I feel well rested. I gotta say, very relaxed, ready to go. What terrible fate will befall us today?
So, do we know where we had some idea of where we were going, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll keep
going.
following. Yeah,
Keep chugging.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys keep heading in the direction from whence you saw your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Pulling up the map. Loading. All right.
Buffering.
All right. You've reached a brief clearing in the woods. Immediately in front of you, you see a deer slowly lapping the water of a stream. A small brook.
Run! This is gonna end so.
Now, lapping is like what you do in NASCAR when you're doing really well, right? Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
I just gave myself a paper cut, probably because of that joke, Dan.
It was so funny. He hurt himself.
All right. Yeah. So you see this wide clearing, and you see a deer drinking from the water.
Okay. I will, as a master of nature, I will roll a perception check. See if there's anything weird going on here. 21.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You see a deer lapping water from a brook.
All right, great. Let's keep going. Right, Shaun? Do you need any water or anything?
Honestly, Dan, I think we sadly rest in peace, Danther. Maybe we need Deerther.
I don't think a doe is going to help us out.
It's not a good companion.
No, they're not very ferocious.
It's graceful, right? It's stealthy. It's quick.
No.
Laid on its toes. Easily startled. Sounds great. Okay.
No.
All right, then we'll keep moving. I just thought I'd check.
I looked it up. I need to I can bond with any creature, and it takes me 6 hours or something. So as long as we are not about to die, and we find a cool creature, I can bond with that shiz.
But not a lapping deer.
It's half my level or something like that.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so not a deer. A deer, it would just die so fast. But we'd have to wait 6 hours even to use it as bait for the dragon. So, yeah, Colby just wanders off.
That's all right.
We stayed here for your segment, Colby.
He's thirsty. He's dehydrated. Give the man a break. We can't hear you. You're muted. That's okay. Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah.
What we're gonna I guess keep moving on. We're uninterested by this picturesque nature scene.
Yeah, we've got a friend to rescue.
That's right. Okay. So you've reached the edge of the forest. You can either continue heading west toward the main road or back into the forest and head south.
Well, which direction's the castle?
Yeah.
Do we know? Should we?
The direction that you were moving in, that would take you back into the forest.
Okay, then I guess we should. Unless should you want to roll like a perception check or something? I don't know.
No, I don't think that's gonna.
No, we're just gonna go back in the forest.
I mean, if we're going for speed here, then like shortest path. Well, what do we know that if that road will bring us towards the castle? Could I know? Let's see. I'll try to know. What kind of check would this be?
I will try.
Some sort of wisdom check, hopefully.
Yeah, perception.
Perception. Okay, I'm gonna see if I remember if this road will take us close to the castle, because we can move faster on a road, I presume, and so even if it's more roundabout, it might be better. 17.
All right. You notice above the treetops the large lone spire of a stone castle. The castle looks well worn and ruined. You notice a path through the woods off to the south that will lead you to the castle, or you notice the main road would also bring you to the opposite end of the castle.
Okay. And do I think they would take, like, what's the time differential there? Or rather, how long would it take me to go on the road?
It's from where you're standing, it seems like the road is definitely the more expeditious choice.
All right. Great. Then let's do that, because that's probably also the safer choice.
Go right in the front door.
Well, we don't have to go in the front door. We just have to get to the castle and see where the doors are.
Okay.
All right.
Following the path, you notice in the distance a well-guarded door with 17 armed goblins and 3 hobgoblins.
Oh my god, they're so much worse.
However, they don't appear to notice you from where you're standing.
That's good. Okay, so I think we have 2 options. Okay, so the goblin, like, there are 17 goblins outside of this door, which means that the dragon did not land in the castle. They are clearly not aware that there's a dragon near them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, I think this means that we can do one of 2 things. We can either presume that Colby is in dire need of assistance, and we could try to distract the front guards, or maybe even draw more out, or we circle the castle and we look for evidence of where Colby is, or the dragon. What do you think, Shaun?
To be honest, I think any option that avoids involving the 20 or so folks awaiting to kill us, I'm gonna
folks.
As much as I love taking the risky, hey, let's shout something and distract them option,
Sure.
I would rather do the quieter option. If given the choice, we can get in, get Colby, get out. Call it a day. Get that long rest we all seek. So
Yes, that's right.
That'd be my opinion.
Okay, let's do that. So we're gonna go clockwise around the castle. Do you have a preference, clockwise, counterclockwise? I always go clockwise. Just seems like you gotta pick one.
Yeah, sure.
Stick with it throughout your life.
Yeah,
really.
it's a bold
Right.
choice, but we'll see.
So okay, let's go clockwise. We're gonna be discreet. We're gonna stay in the woods. I am good at staying in the woods because I have Mask of the Wild.
And I'm not good at staying in the woods because I'm a 7-foot tall dragon man, but that's okay.
Right. All right.
Bold scales, no one's gonna notice.
You start to navigate the castle, Matt, or circumnavigate it. No, that's not the word I'm looking for. Circumnavigate's when you go across the globe.
No,
I think the technical term is walk around.
And maintaining an
perimeter.
equal radius.
you examine the perimeter of
Yes.
the castle.
Good word choice.
Okay. All right. Walking around the castle, you get about you get about 20 feet from the castle entrance, and you notice there is a large moat circling the castle.
Any
the
alligators?
What?
Any alligators or crocodiles in that moat?
No
Loch Ness
alligators,
Monster?
crocodiles. Just a very deep moat circling around the castle. It is definitely navigable, but there's definitely the sides of either side of the moat are far too steep for one to climb up safely.
How wide is it? Could we jump across it?
You can attempt to.
But do I think I could? How wide is
Yeah.
it?
It's definitely it's possible to jump across.
That is a super shitty moat. If you can jump over it, you've really failed in your mission.
I said it's possible to jump.
But even if it's
across.
possible, that's still...
You have to succeed in an athletics check.
I'm up for that, but,
If you fail the athletics check,
you die.
your ass is going in the moat.
I mean, my athletics are off the chart, Dan, so I don't mind.
We have not seen evidence of Colby or the dragon yet, so better to not start jumping over moats until we know that we need to jump over a moat.
All right, we can keep going.
Yeah.
Keep looking.
Good to know there's a moat. Also, well, I guess my character doesn't know this. Never mind. Colby didn't have to cross a fucking moat to get in there. That's all I'm
Because
saying.
he flew in, he crashed.
But he flew in outside, right? The dragon was outside of the walls.
Didn't he crash into the wall?
Or did he crash in a courtyard? Or maybe there's some,
He was outside. He was outside.
Okay.
Alright, well, it's unbelievable. Okay, anyways, let's keep going.
Maybe we'll discover how Colby actually got over the moat once we circumnavigate it or whatever. So let's keep going.
Moment of truth.
Did you just roll dice, Matt? Because that's
No,
terrifying.
that was me. That was me.
I was worried.
I accidentally
when Matt
dropped
does that, you usually get attacked by something.
I rolled a 19 by accident, if that helps.
Okay. Well, you're safe across. You leap across the moat and make it safe at the right.
You act what? He's running trips and accidentally jumps over the moat.
Whoa!
Dan, how'd you get over there?
Thanks for crossing the moat, Shaun.
Right, moment of truth for Shaun. Unless you don't want to jump across and risk getting stuck in the
I
moat.
just leave. You're on your own, Dan. Don't know why we thought this was a good plan. No, we'll give it a shot. And of course, the first use of tonight's dice cam 3000. Dice cam. All right.
It's a strength check, so you're probably good at this.
And I got a 14.
With the bonus? With
the bonus. I did not roll great.
Do you have proficiency in athletics?
I'm +6 in athletics. I'm off the charts.
Okay.
I rolled an 8, so I did not do great.
All right.
Okay, so Shaun levitates over that moat. Just narrowly, almost falls in, but grabs the ledge at the last minute
Does he
and
have
gets
like
himself over.
stubbly vestigial wings or something that he can like flap like a fairy to get over there?
Just picturing the little like dragonborn guy getting over the moat.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
so now you're across.
Now we need to find some way over these walls that does not involve walking through the front gate. I have my explorer's pack that comes with rope.
Ooh. I have a scroll of pedigree, but I don't. That might not help us.
You'd have to go back to the front for that to really be useful. Yeah, Shaun. So we could keep walking now that we're on the other side of the moat and try to find maybe the shortest the wall is. I don't know if it gets short or some sort of crevice,
Well, hang on though.
drain.
Didn't Colby find a way out that wasn't the front door?
Well, yes, that's what I was saying.
Well, that's what. But we just have to find that.
Okay, so let's keep walking.
Yeah.
Although our character should not know this.
Yeah, that's. We're gonna keep walking for no reason.
Well, because it's how high is this wall, Matt?
How high is the wall?
Yeah,
You mean the castle wall?
yeah.
I would say it's at least. I would say like 3 stories.
Okay,
Wow.
so yeah,
Well,
that's significant.
And the good news about the wall is that Mexico's gonna pay for it. So.
Yeah,
Got that one.
Waterdeep's going to pay for that wall.
It's gonna have anti-tunnel technology. That's what we need.
Right.
I
Okay.
just got to call El Chapo. He'll get you through the wall.
All right. So, given that it's 3 stories tall, it's going to be difficult or perhaps even impossible to climb.
Mhm.
We'll keep walking.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Sticking close to the wall so anyone that could walk across the wall will not see us. Just casually looking about, as our Canadian friends would say.
Okay, so which direction are you going to head? North or south?
North.
Okay. Walking along the walls of the castle, you eventually come to a small opening. It's a point. There's a point in the there's a point amongst the rubble and the castle wall where they are the rubble is disjointed enough where you notice a small opening inside of the wall, approximately 10 to 15 feet wide.
That's a perfectly good large opening as far as I'm concerned.
I don't understand how nobody noticed it, but okay.
I mean, it could be this place,
Of course,
goblins aren't the best at masonry necessarily.
Well, I was gonna say, and everything
so.
in this region is just destroyed and trashed anyway. So
Right, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna peek my head in and take a look about.
And we are out of time for this week's installment of Game Nights in our continuing Dungeons and Dragons adventure. What will happen next? Will the guys get in the castle and will they save Colby? And what's the next phase for our exciting adventures? Well, you're just going to have to tune into the next episode to find out. To do that, go to our website, gamenights.tv. Every episode, past, present, and future, is there for your viewing and listening pleasure. You can also check us out on most major podcasting platforms, including iTunes, Google Play Music, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, video in HD on YouTube, on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/GameNightsTV, and just about everywhere else. And of course, we recommend you follow us on Twitter at GameNightsTV. We tweet when new episodes are available, so you're going to want to follow us there. On behalf of Dungeon Master Matt, Colby, and Dan, this is Shaun, thanking all of you for joining us, and hoping we'll see you next time for more exciting Dungeons & Dragons adventures here on Game Nights.